Guys, to humour myself, I thought, you know what? Let me make a London team of the season so far. So obviously that includes all the London clubs, Palace and West Ham, which until recently weren't on the best run of form. Arsenal has been very mixed to crap. Chelsea, which has been the same, depending on which Chelsea fan you speak to. Yeah, Spurs. So yeah, there's 5 teams I've listed there. I don't think I'm missing anyone else out. So we might as well do a team of the season so far. Now I've have my own opinions, but I've liaised with an Arsenal fan as well as myself. I've liaised with a couple Chelsea, one Hammers fan because I know him personally. Yeah, Spurs fans, I know quite a few of them. I mean, they can be quite irritating, especially when Arsenal do bad, but I trust their opinions and they know their ball. So let's start. I was going to go with Courtois in goal, but that's just by default because Czech's had a decent season. I don't think he deserves to be there because of the wobbles he's been going through. The same can be said for Lloris. He's been going through some wobbles. Courtois, the same can be said for him. He hasn't necessarily been bad, but I'm going to go with Adrian. Now, he hasn't really been involved. West Ham have been shocking, but because of the late resurgence of, if we could even say that, the last couple games they've been playing, I'm going to just give it to him, and I don't want it to become Arsenal, Spurs, Chelsea, really. So let's try and give some praise where we can. Adrian in goal. Right back, Dave Azpilicueta. He's been playing at centre-half, but he's just Mr. Consistent. He's been setting up goals. He's been sweeping up shop with his defensively and his defending. There's not much more to be said. I'm going to go with Christensen. He's made a couple errors, but for the large part, he's been sick. I told you guys, this guy is sick. He can only get better. He can only improve. He's still young, and he can be very much a mainstay in that in that Chelsea side for years to come. He's been ready and been spoken of since 17, and he's finally getting a chance to prove it. I'm going to go with Koscielny. Now, because Koscielny got ripped against Liverpool and the shocking game, people won't let that hold weight. For the large part of the season, he has been one of our better players. If I go back and watch my reviews and go back and find my research, which I write these things down for a reason, Koscielny's been one of the standout performers. He's human. He's been shocking at times, of course, like against Liverpool. He didn't do anything right, but definitely compared to the other centre-halves around the London clubs, especially the Spurs ones, he definitely deserves to be here. So Koscielny's going to be there. I was going to go Alonso of Chelsea, but I'm going with Kohler, man. He's been very decent since he signed for Arsenal. I don't know why he's out the side. Allegedly, Wenger prefers Maitland-Niles with 3 at the back. I mean, when we play with 4 defenders rather than 3 centre-halves. That's nothing to do with Maitland-Niles. You know I love the guy. But Kohler, Kolasinac, however you want to say the guy's name, has been quality as well, and he was a free signing. So I'm going to play him. Midfield gets a bit political. I was going to give a special shout out to Maitland-Niles, to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Even though at times he's been playing on the flanks and at times he's underwhelmed, but I feel he's been doing all right, and he has a good chance of making it at Chelsea in the summer. And if he doesn't, he needs to answer himself serious questions whoever he wants to stay there. But I'm gonna go with Mesut Ozil. If you watched the Liverpool game, if you watched the Spurs game, if you watched the defeat against United, if you watched the Everton game, if you've watched any games this guy has been, you've seen he's been typically a level above everybody. The only bad thing I could say about his season so far is the silly stuff about the illness and the injuries, but he's been a quality player. I'm going to put Mesut Ozil there. N'Golo Kante, he's not getting the hysteria and the thingies he got from last year, but he's doing his job, and he's definitely one of the better performers at Chelsea. Chelsea's problem is that they've got centre. Cesc is the only one with real creativity in the middle of the park, but Kante's not that guy. He's improved on the ball playing for Conte, but he's never going to be that guy going forward. But he does his job, what he was signed for, and what he's always been about. Kante's got to be there. So we've got Ozil, we've got Kante. I was going to go with Hazard, because I do think Hazard's been a bit underwhelmed by his own standards, but he's still been pretty good when I watch him, and I'm biased towards Hazard, because I really like the guy. But I'm going to go with Son, man. I'm going to go with Son. I feel Son, Spurs fans and Spurs players will agree they've been having a wobble, but Son's been bagging goals and been doing his thing. I know he's been taken out the side, and Spurs fans follow that club more than me, so they can have better examples. But I'm going to play Son in the unfamiliar 10 role. In fact, you know what, Son? You're going to play centre mid. Let's put Ozil a bit forward, man. Let's keep it like that. Up front, Harry Kane, again, he can play much better, and he's been a bit underwhelmed by his own standards, but I'm so sure, at least at the time of making this vid, he's top goal scorer in the Premier League, at least where the Premier League's concerned. So how can he not be here? That just shows how good of a footballer he is. Harry Kane through the middle. On the right-hand side, Morata, been 30. He's my guy. I wanted him at Arsenal. He's been 30. Left wing, I might cause a few eyebrows, and he could definitely play a bit better. Cause a few eyebrows to raise, and he could play a bit better. I'm going with Zaha. I feel Zaha's been making the difference when he can, and I say that lightly because Palace are a bit mixed and a bit, when these sides look like they're getting relegated. But he's definitely been playing all right. Definitely one of Palace's better players, so he definitely deserves a place. So to recap, we've got Adrian in goal. Right back, that's Aspilicueta Dave. I don't know how I can say that name. Right back, left back, Kolasinac, however you want to say it. Christensen and Koscielny through the middle. Kante, Mesut Ozil and Son in midfield. Right wing, Morata. Left wing, Zaha. Through the middle, Harry Kane. Special shout-outs have to go out to Alonso, because even though Alonso's been a bit mixed in regards to comparing the London sides, he could have been in here. Arnautovic, a late resurgence and uptick of form, he could have come in here. I feel Pedro's been a bit mixed, but he could have been here. If I had to pick another Hammers player, I'd probably say Antonio if I had to. And I've already said Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Now, oh yeah, Ramsey could have got a mention in here. Ramsey actually probably should be in here, to be honest, but he's been injured, so I don't really want to be screaming that. So yeah, guys, Delulu Guno, YouTube's N'Golo Kante. I'm signing out. That's my London team of the season so far. Get in a comment, subscribe, and hit the like button.